Hey, I'm Ben with Off-Road Recon, and today we're doing a rig overview on the new and improved Cowdaddy Jeep. This one is a 2014 Wrangler Rubicon 2-door, and we're going to do a walkthrough here. This is Nick, the owner. This is my dad, and you can see he's got chrome wheels on it. That's probably his favorite part.
Yeah.
Well, let's start up here at the front of the Jeep, and he can kind of tell us about what we're doing here and what he's done. And
well, the first thing I did, Ben, was I changed out these headlights. Went with the nice little LEDs. Secondly, I put in this Smittybilt 10-ton waterproof winch.
10 ton?
10 ton.
Okay. He's going to be pulling dump trucks out with that.
And I've got it set up so I can tow it behind the motorhome.
Okay.
With my blue ox. Bumper was already on there.
Are these DOT approved here?
Oh yes, definitely. Everything's DOT approved.
Okay.
This grill, added this grill to it.
Okay. I know that he's going to get a lot of grief about this grill, so everybody tell us your thoughts in the comments. You know, when people get rid of those 7 slotted grills, everybody hates it. Let's see what you think of this one. I've never seen this one before.
Yeah.
What is that, Rough Country? Rough Country
yes.
grill?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Let's talk about these tires. These are BF Goodrich All Terains, which I was against. I'm a mud terrain guy. So why did we go with All Terains?
These are the KO2s. I believe these come out stock on the new Jeeps.
Okay.
And the JL series. I had a set of these on it when I bought it, and I really liked how smooth they rode. They ride extremely well. They're quiet. And as far as off-road, I haven't done a lot of off-road in it yet, so I really don't know, but I mean, all the reviews I've read, they do really well off-road, especially on rocks.
Okay. This one I think's got a factory lift. He's going to tell us a little bit about that.
It's a Mopar lift, and it's a 3-inch lift, and you know, I think it's a good quality lift. That way they keep a lot of the factory specifications and settings, so everything seems to be lined up properly, which is what you want to get with a good lift.
You want to get in here on this? They matched the shock housing to the paint on the Jeep also, which is a nice touch.
Yeah,
white.
It's a nice touch. Real well done. That's about it, Ben.
These rock sliders on here?
Rock sliders are already on there. Yeah, I don't know who makes those.
I bet those are Mopar. These are metal rock sliders, probably Mopar factory.
Yeah.
They look like it.
Yeah, real nice.
So let's move to the back here. Do you know what these fender flares are?
No, I don't know who manufactures those.
He had these made up at a sheet metal shop.
They're all steel. I got a riveted rim here, steel rim on the edge for rigidity. This is a ORF bumper, really heavy duty. I highly recommend it. It's got the 2-inch receiver, then the shackles, of course. I've got a high lifter jack here, and just recently put on a light bar on the rear, which I really like, and spare. Go inside here. Got a nice little picnic table right here on the door. And I'm not sure how you pronounce the name of this cooler.
Ausranvik.
Ausranvik. Just recently purchased this. Got a really good deal on it. And right now I'm down to 33 degrees. Very efficient. Works great. I really like it. Got a Viair Air Compressor, a couple little stools for the kids, and you know, just got a tub here with tow straps and all the necessities that you need when you're out on the trail.
This is this to a CB?
This is a unit and 2-way radio installed in this Jeep. And this is an antenna made for two-way radios.
So this is on that GMRS radio frequency, guys, that I've been talking about in my other videos. The range has been really good, and they've been really reliable, and that's what we're all running now. We also have backup CBs, but We prefer these GMRS radios over everything.
Yeah, works great.
Is this light bar on a switch, or do you have it hooked up to the transmission? Or?
No, it's hooked up to a switch.
Okay.
I recently got a new switch panel installed. Works really great.
You get any wind noise from that one?
Not at all.
Okay.
No.
So let's move up to the front light since we're on the light bar subject, and I know this one gets wind noise.
Yeah, you know, I found a remedy for that. It's right here. Okay, they all have fins on the back, so when you accelerate down the highway, it makes a lot of racket. Okay, so here's my remedy.
Turn that around.
You turn it around.
Do you lose any mileage over that wind drag on that?
Not at all. It cuts down on the wind noise dramatically.
Okay. And who makes these? What are these?
You know, I'm not sure of the manufacturer on these, but I really like them. They put out a good amount of light. Spreads it out, you know, almost behind your door.
Yeah, it looks like you got a good mixture of spotlights and floodlights.
Yeah, the way the LEDs are angled in the sides, it just puts out a really good pattern. Okay. So you can see really well.
All right. Let's check out the inside. Come around here. Kind of come in here. I'll go in on it.
Going inside here, I just recently installed some risers on this seat because I'm a little short guy, and it's worked out perfect. I do have some adjustment here. I can pump this seat up. However, for me, when the seat's pumped all the way down with these risers on the bottom of the seat, it puts me at the perfect height.
So what do you have to do for that install? Is it just like putting washers?
Just remove the seat.
Okay.
And I bought, I can't remember who the manufacturer is, but they're like a 1 1/4 inch aluminum. It looks like a hockey puck with a hole down the middle of it. And they're solid aluminum, billet aluminum, and they'll be here for a long time, and they work great.
Basically, it's just a big washer then.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is your new switch panel. It's a 12-volt switch cluster here above his mirror, and you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I don't know who the manufacturer is on it. I don't recall, but anyway, it's a real nice setup. It has an all-metal box panel that sits underneath the hood. One connection right to the battery, and then you've got separate relays and fuses for each switch. That is all contained in the panel underneath the hood. Just a really great setup. It's got a master power button right here, so you can shut all the power off to the switches if you need to. The other thing that I just recently had installed was a new Kenwood stereo. Really like it. It's user friendly. It sounds great. I've got a JL 200 watt amp hooked up to 4 6x5 speakers.
And you just put a new sub in the stock housing, yeah?
Yes.
And then the amplifier's under this seat here, right?
The amplifier's under the driver's seat.
Okay.
Yep.
And then they ran it back here and put it on a stock sub. And I think this is actually some important info. You have to have a low profile sub to fit in the housing back here.
Yeah.
And then as you can see, this stock grill doesn't go back on here properly, but he put it on here just to kind of cover that speaker up. So there's probably an aftermarket something or another.
Yeah, this is a kicker 8-inch shallow sub. I think it's 2 or 2.5 inches deep.
Okay.
And it fit in there real nice. Like you said, the cover doesn't really fit. I modified it a little bit just so I'd have some something to protect the sub itself.
Okay.
Here, you go down here. So I don't look like a midget.
So that's pretty much it on the Cowdaddy Jeep. We're going to put a list of parts that he's used on this Jeep in the description below. So if there's anything that you see on here that you want to pick up, we'll be sure to get you a link to that. If you got any questions on it, ask us in the comments, and Nick will stay in tune with the comments there, and hopefully he can maybe answer some of your questions if you got any questions on it. Thanks again for tuning in. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you didn't like it, subscribe and like our next video. We'll see you soon.
Thanks.
All right.